Everyone knows that keyframes and motion tracking, they don't stay on the same clip in Wondershare Filmora 14. But what if I told you that you can use the keyframes and the motion tracking to track your subtitles on the person? Well, let me show you how. This video was sponsored by the good people of Wondershare Filmora under the Special Effects Campaign Challenge. Check out the very first link in the description of this video to learn more in the Filmora's Creator Hub. Alright, so the very first thing of course is to right select your audio down in the timeline here and then use this little option right here on the toolbar to convert voice speech to text. Alright, and here of course you must change the output format to the titles. Alright, so we do not want the SRT file, we want the titles right there. Okay, but in case you decided to use the dynamic captions, alright, once you have your dynamic captions in the timeline, you can just right select and then use this option right here that is convert to titles. Alright, and now my dear friends, that we have our title right here in the timeline, here is the next step. Now you have heard me saying on the introduction of this video that we cannot use the keyframes and the motion tracking at the same time, and that is very true. But there is another type of keyframes that we can use with the motion tracking. Alright, but before that, what's the need for the keyframes after all? Well, we need the keyframes for the animations. As you can see right here, the subtitles are zooming in as they fade in, and that brings a nice effect that you want. It zooms in, alright, making everything so nice. So that is why we need the keyframe. Now here's the type of keyframes that you should use. You must avoid these kind of keyframes here on the video tab and then go to the text table here. And then if you scroll down, you are going to find out that there is a transform tab specifically for titles. Alright, so I'm going to create the animations, this transform tab right here. Just reduce the scale and then bring it back to normal after some few frames, and that is going to produce a zooming effect, which is what we want. And now after doing that, my dear friend, you now go to the video that you want to track the movements from. Alright, like in this case right here, and then I go to the AI tools, I scroll down here and find the motion tracking. Alright, and here I'm going to select from the preview screen the very subject that I want to track the movements of. After that, I run the tracking. And of course right here, my dear friend, I am going to select my text as the motion tracking target. And once I've done that, check it out. And that, my friend, is exactly how you track your subtitles, which have a cool keyframes animation effect like that. Thank you, MrBeast, for the inspiration. Until I meet you in the next episode, my dear friend, peace.
Bye.